Hi, let's look at managerial applications of statistics. So, how managers use statistics? Before we get to that, we need to understand what is the role of a manager. The manager's role primarily is to think, then make decisions, and then act on those decisions. These are the primary tasks of a manager: to think, decide, and then act. Now, for big companies or in situations where there is a lot of data, now we cannot rely on gut feeling or instincts. We need solid data to be able to make good decisions which are rational, logical, which are not emotional, or which are not based on past history. So here is where statistics comes to help us make proper decisions. So statistics has methods and tools to gather data, and then it has tools to analyze the data and then help us understand and get more insight into the information provided. And these in turn help the manager to think, make decisions, and to act upon them. Let's take a fictitious example to understand how managers use statistics. Let us say there is a lady named Ash who has a restaurant, and the name of the restaurant is Spicy Chili. So she owns this restaurant. Now, to run this restaurant, she needs to be she to run this restaurant well, she needs to be able to make good decisions. Let us say, for example, because the number of customers the lady Ash gets every day is not fixed, she is having a tough time to figure out how much money she should allocate for each month. And based on that, she needs to decide how many fixed time employees she should have, and how many part time she should have, and when she should hire some other help. So she turns to an MBA to help her out. So an MBA finance guy goes to her and then asks her to give her past data. So he collects all the past data. Then all the past data is summarized, and the the average daily sales is calculated. This is the means. This is the mean. Now this also gives us an insight onto how much the number of customers are varying, how many people are coming in, what is the data, how the number of customers are varying. Based on this data, based on the past data, then we can help her come up with what are the average monthly expenses, average, and also what are the average monthly income and expenses. So using these two, she should be able to come up with the budget, how much she should allocate on a monthly basis. So this is called budgeting and forecasting. So with this help of past data, now Ash is able to make better budgets, and she is able to forecast her incomes and expenses. So this is how statistics is helping her financially to run her business. Now let's look at risk assessment. Let us say she has been running the restaurant for a while, and she has made profits, and she wants to invest her profits into stocks, real estate, and she wants to give out loans at a higher interest. and she wants to buy gold and other things. So she asks for a financial advice from a, let us say, from you. So now what you have to do, you have to evaluate the risk involved in the investments. So she wants to invest in stocks, real estate, and she wants to invest in giving out loans and gold and such other things. Now you want to give her some advice regarding how to plan for these. So here again statistics helps in assessing the risk. There are some tools. There is a statistic called value at risk, or VAR for short. Now VAR helps understand the amount of loss that may occur and the probability that the loss will occur. Now with this you will be able to tell her what is her maximum loss, and also what is the chance, what is the probability that this loss will occur. So we are quantifying it. We are saying, okay, the maximum, let us say she puts in 20 lakhs, and you say the chance that she will lose 2 lakhs is 10%. So she will be able to make decisions based on her risk appetite. For her, if 2 lakhs loss is not a big deal, but the chance that she will, when she takes this risk, she will make 4 lakhs, then she will be able to make a good decision. So value at risk gives a clear picture as to what is the maximum loss and what is the probability that loss will occur. Now this is part of statistics doing risk assessment. So Ash will be able to make a better decision based on value at risk. Also, now Ash wants to expand her number of customers. So she turns to a marketing and sales agency, marketing and sales, and asks them for some help regarding improving her number of customers. So the marketing consultancy comes to a restaurant, and what do? They talk to her existing customers, which is like a survey. So they survey the existing customers. Maybe they have a questionnaire, or they talk to people, and they find out what is it that they like, what is it that they don't like, and they also have data from other customers from other restaurants. So with the help of these surveys, they will better understand her customers. They will better understand her customer needs, and will be able to come up with a marketing plan. Now again, statistics is helping her do proper marketing and sales. Also, based on the demographic information of the customers that are currently coming to her restaurant, some of the demographic information is like demographic. Some of the demographic information is the age group, the income level, their qualification. Now, based on these demographic information from their current restaurants, the marketing consultancy may say there is a similar demographic at another place, and if you open another branch there, spicy chili 2, you will get more number of customers. So again, a manager here is using the marketing and statistics to help them understand and how to better do a marketing and sales. Similarly, for running her restaurants, there is something which is called operations management. And in operations management, there are again certain subtopics called quality control, inventory management, and production planning. Now, to be able to run her restaurant better, she need to have good quality of the products and services that she is offering, and she should be able to maintain her maintain and manage her inventory well. Now, in a restaurant, the main inventory items are vegetables, meat, fish, and these have low shelf life. If less quantity is ordered, customers will be dissatisfied. If more than necessary is ordered, then they will be spoiled. So these need to be ordered keeping these in mind. Here again, statistical trends, past data, and tools will help her order the almost the right quantity. And production planning. Some of the dishes in a restaurant, like say Medu Vada, need batter, large amounts of oil. So the quantity to prepare and timings, when it will be available, how many to cook, all these form part of production planning. So again here in this area, statistics is helping Ash run her restaurant better. Also, there is a how statistics helps in HR, human resource management. Now, of all the places, a restaurant has many human intensive activities: cooking, taking orders, cleaning, making sure that all the ingredients are fresh and within the expiry date, etc. Now, there have to be proper procedures in place to hire the best people within the budget limitations. There have to be some metrics to evaluate performance. Statistical tools help here. So, using statistical models for workforce forecasting and planning. Similarly, there is supply chain management. Supply chain. Now, every restaurant has a number of vendors. Some of the vendors may be supplying vegetables, some may be supplying milk, fish, etc. Now, all these vendors need to be managed properly. We need to ensure that proper vendors are selected and to ensure that there are no disruptions in the smooth functioning. So, statistical tools and procedures are used to evaluate the performance of the vendors and also while choosing them. And then customer service. For repeat, for any customer to for any business to run successfully, the most important ingredient, the most important aspect is retaining customers and making sure that they are happy. So, statistics helps in taking the feedback from the customers, analyzing it, and helps take decision to ensure higher levels of customer satisfaction and retention. So here we can see a rough overview of how statistics is helping Ash run her restaurant, which is very similar to how managers use statistics in their day-to-day business, in their day-to-day running of the operations. All this is as a part of document is also given. The link will be provided, and you can take a look at and read from these. There are other areas, but you get the general idea. What we need to be very clear about is that statistics is helping managers to think, take decisions, and act upon those decisions. So we need not confine this only to our MBA or exams. This we need to incorporate even in our own life, in our own thinking and acting. We need to collect proper data, analyze the data, understand, and make decisions.